So, shutting off your engine while you are stopped, whether this is at a red light or if you're in a big traffic jam, is this the right move? Is this the correct thing to do? Should you do this manually or should you use the automatic stop-start control in your vehicle? I've got everything you need to know here, guys. The answer may seem a relatively simple one, but there are a few drawbacks, of course, to stopping and starting your engine so much, and some people have had some serious concerns about this, and we've already covered that on the channel quite some time ago, but I will cover that again in today's video. So there's a lot of drivers out there that are wondering whether shutting off your engine at red lights is the correct thing to do. Nowadays, pretty much all cars come with stop-start controls, basically meaning that if you have a manual car and your car is out of gear and stopped, the engine will shut off. If you're in an automatic or an electric vehicle, which of course by default are automatics as well, it will just stop the engine when you come to a complete stop. But is this the right thing to do? Well, starting and stopping your engine quite a lot is actually potentially a bad thing to do. Now, for electric vehicles with all the motors and stuff, there's no problem there. To stop and restart an engine, you don't really need that much energy to go and do that in terms of electricity. But it's different if you have a gas-powered, a petrol-powered, or a diesel-powered car, depending on where you are and obviously which powertrain you've got there, because this video will go out on both sides of the Atlantic, of course. Now, obviously, stopping and starting an engine does use quite a bit of fuel, and on the downsides for this as well, and this also does apply to electric cars as well, but to a lesser extent, you're also putting more wear and tear into your engine components. Every time you stop or start your engine, it's having to start and start the whole engine. I mean, the whole thing's having to get going or stop again. So that does put wear and tear on the engine. Not a significant amount, of course, but over time, it can add up. And if you are starting and stopping your engine really quickly, you'll probably potentially actually burn more fuel doing that than just leaving it idling in a low gear. So when should you actually opt to stop and start your engine while you are stationary? Well, this does apply to traffic lights that have long cycles, i.e. a long time between going red and going green. If they change quite a bit, then you probably shouldn't go doing that. How long? I'll get into that in just a little bit. But if it's a long cycle, if it's one way, you're not really moving that much, you're probably best off shutting the engine. Whether you do this manually by literally shutting it off with the key or using the stop-start control, that depends on your vehicle. Other times when you can use it as well are railroad crossings, drive-through lines, construction zone delays, and bridge openings. And of course, any kind of roadworks as well, they usually take a long time. Here in the UK, it will always say how many different ways, how many different sets of traffic lights are up for a temporary set of traffic lights for roadworks. If it's 3 or 4, you're probably best off shutting the engine. If it's 2, maybe consider not shutting it off, but it's up to you. And it also depends on where you are as well. If you're in the city, you probably should, if you're in the city, then you should probably opt to change your engine. If you're in the city, you should probably opt to stop your engine while you are stopped at a set of traffic lights. Many studies have actually shown that if you're in an urban area, then you can save up to 25% of your fuel if you stop your engine while you are stationary. But it becomes less so in more suburban areas and also particularly in the countryside as well. If you're in rural areas, you maybe don't want to do it. I mean, you won't be stopping as much because there's not many traffic lights, but there will be some situations when you maybe need to stop for a decent amount of time. But in general, the general rule of thumb, if you're going for traffic lights that you know have a long cycle, if they have a cycle that means that you'll be stopped for over 15 seconds, 15 seconds, then you should probably consider turning your engine off. If it is less than that, or it's potentially going to be less than that, keep your engine on. You might save more fuel that way, and you'll definitely save when it comes to the wear and tear on your engine as well. But yeah, guys, there you go. There's some top tips really on that. I've got a full article over on the motoringchronicle.com if you guys want to see some more tips and some more in-depth information when it comes to the findings of this article. That's all on the website, motoringchronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.